All right, everybody. I think we have arrived. This is distributing, and let's just check out the big goal real quick. So, our big goal to be able to solve multi-step linear equations. We went through all of these things, and the last one here is going to be learning how to distribute. And once we complete this, then we're going to put all these things together and put them in one problem. So, when you see that word distribute or think about distributing, think to yourself, to give out to each member of a group. Now, let's say that you were on a boat. This is a jacked up looking boat. I'll tell you that for sure right now. Let's say there you are, you're on your boat, right? And let's say you have two donuts, right? And let's say that your friend, let's say they have, let's say they have 5 donuts, right? And your boss has been so happy with all the wonderful work that you guys have been doing. Your boss comes and he says, you know what, man? You guys are amazing. I'm going to double the amount of donuts that you guys have on your boat, right? And so you get excited. Your buddy gets excited. You're about to double the amount of donuts you guys have. So now check this out. This is like the way the properties would work. So in order for this doubling to happen, what's got to happen is that this has to double and this has to double. So it's like this 2 gets multiplied to those 2 donuts there. Plus, we're also going to have to double these donuts over here. These 5 donuts are going to have to get doubled, right? And now if you add them up, you get 4 plus 10, and there is a total of 14. And let's see if that made sense. How many did we have to begin with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7, and double of 7 is 14, and that's what that said right there, right? So if you notice, I put these things on right here, and when you distribute, most of my kids usually call those like hooks or something like that, right? They say, go ahead, put on your hooks, right? So this is a hook, and then I put on another hook over here. And so it's hooking on the 2 times, the 2 is hooking onto this 2, right? And then this 2 is hooking onto this 5. And we're multiplying. So basically what we're doing is we're multiplying this. The 2 is getting multiplied to everything inside of the boat. And then that's where that definition to give out to each member of a group. And that's what's happening right here. We're giving it out to each member of the group. So formally, a book will tell you, they'll say let A, B, and C be real numbers, and then they'll say A times B plus C after you distribute. So those hooks come on, and then you get A times B plus A times C. And so that's what we're going to do. So watch this, okay? So here's the next one. I should say here's the first one. This is the first example where we have to distribute. We're going to multiply 2 times the quantity, 5x plus 4. So this is all what's inside the boat, right? We're going to put on our hooks, and each one of these have to double, right? So it's the 5x has to double, and the 4 also has to double. You see that? Now, this usually gets done in your head. You usually don't write this, but we're showing it now just so you can see what's happening. And then we're going to multiply. So that's 10x, double of 5x is 10x, right? If you have double of 5, you have 10. And then double of 4 is 8. So, and remember, these are not like terms. I cannot combine them. That would be my final answer there after I distribute. Now let's look at this example. This is the first time, man, I've been wanting to talk to you guys about this for a while, but it came up now, and it's a good time to address it, okay? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to distribute here, just like normal, right? We're going to put on our hooks, and we're going to distribute. We're going to multiply, and I'm showing my work still. Negative 4 times 3x, plus this is a negative 4 getting multiplied by a negative 5. Okay, so what happens here is we get a negative 12x, because a negative times a positive is a negative, right? But over here, we get negative 4 times a negative 5, and negative times a negative is a positive, right? So this is plus 20. Okay. So I mean, somebody that's advanced in math, they're going to automatically come over here. They're going to say negative 12x. So they're going to go from here to negative 12x. And then they're going to say negative 4 times a negative 5 is a positive 20. And they're just going to go from here straight to here. Okay. So let's kind of get used to that. I think this is the first time it's come up where we have to deal with a negative times a negative, or even because, well, and this is what I wanted to tell you, because I taught you before. I said you could think of this as plus, like you could think of negative 4 times 3x minus 5. I said you could think of that minus 5 as plus a negative 5, right? And that's true. You could think of it like that. And if you write it like this, that's pretty straightforward. But then we've never had to deal with that before. It's a negative 4 times a negative 5, which is going to be a positive 20. So we're just going to say plus 20 there. Okay. And here's example 3. Again, we're just going to distribute. So that's going to be positive 14x and then plus 7. Cannot combine any like terms here. We are done. Look at all these things that we've been working on doing, right? Solving one-step equations, two-step equations, equations on both with variables on both sides. And now we're going to add into that mix distributing. So we're going to put like all these things that we've learned into one big problem. And then we're going to learn the steps to being able to break those things down. And we're going to build accuracy, consistency, and it's going to be a lovely day. I'll see you in the next video.